What's going on, YouTube? Another video, another day, another victory for Eugene. Taking down the sweat. Imposters among us. How's everyone doing? Look, I got the fight of the century. Actually, no, it's not. But we get Jake Paul, and he's actually gonna be fighting someone who does boxing. So this is gonna be very interesting. Wonder how much he's getting paid for. I'll be playing chess in the background. Also, follow. Okay, right there. Follow me on Twitch, and my Instagram is right there. Look, right there.
This moment right now, this feels real. But is it?
Now you see, when your identity is defined by society, you cannot resist it. You don't have the knowledge, you don't have the wisdom, you don't have the resources to understand that something's being put over on you. You cannot but help believe.
Bro actually has me concerned. I haven't seen the video, so I'm basically going to be watching it, okay? Anyways, if anyone's trying to play me on chess, the name of the chess is right up there, Mr. _ or just, send me a request if you're down to play me. And yeah, let's get it. Come on. Let me hear what they have to say, because this is actually very interesting. Come on.
By Tommy Fury, a professional boxer of a similar age. Saturday's fight may be a chance to start setting that record straight. Jake Paul will take on former world champion Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. live on DAZN. But before that, both men get to spar with me. And I'm joined by Julio now. Julio, welcome to Uncensored.
Yes, I'm ready for the fight, and I'm super excited.
Let me ask you one question on behalf of the entire planet. Can you knock Jake Paul out for the world, please?
Yes, of course. Yes, I'm ready to put
Can you knock
him
Jake
down.
Paul?
And
why does it sound like he's gonna do a favor for everyone?
Jake Paul is hugely popular on
basically.
YouTube. He's a massive influencer. But many people in the fight game, in the boxing world, think he's not a proper boxer. What do you think?
question, sorry.
Do you think Jake Paul is a proper fighter, proper boxer?
I think it's a good fighter. Not a great fighter. He tried to be a good one, but he's not already
He's not a
good
great fighter,
so
but he's a fighter.
okay.
He's a fighter. He's like.
I mean, you've been a champion. Your father was one of the great iconic champions in boxing. Do you think Jake Paul is finally going to get his comeuppance on Saturday?
I think for the first time fighting I fighting a real boxer, so I wanna test him.
Respect. That's actually
and
respectful.
I wanna find out if he's good or not. So I wanna find out this Saturday.
What did you think of his fight with Mike Tyson, who was obviously 58 years old?
I think it's a great show, make a lot of money, and that's it. Mike is old.
Damn.
It's not the same. And that's why it looked like that.
It's facts, though. It's facts.
Jake take advantage
Is
of
it
him.
not?
You think Jake exploited him?
Yeah, of course. Mike is 58, so I don't know why Jake fighting Mike Tyson, but is I don't know.
There were no drug tests for that fight, and there are no drug tests for your fight. Do you think there should be?
What?
There's
actually no
I don't
drug
know
test?
why in that fight don't make the anti-doping, but this fight is normal. Have bad testing, so he testing me and him, so it's different this time.
Julio, you haven't had many fights in the last sort of 4 years. Some people say you've been out of the game too long, out of the ring too long in competitive boxing. What do you say to that?
I'm stay a little bit inactive, but I'm stay training every day, sparring, be ready. So inactivity is a reality, but at the
Oh,
same
what the
time,
fuck?
I never stop training. So I always training. I always stay ready, and I think this is the difference.
I mean, your last fight, you lost to an MMA fighter, which
Oh
wasn't
shit.
great, was it? I mean, people say
Jake is
it was a bit
alive.
embarrassing. How did you feel?
You know, mm, I have 20 years in boxing, so I'm trying to put my best all the fights, but some fights, it's not excuse, but I'm not in my best performance. So that's what happened, and every single fight is different. So I'm super ready for this fight, and it's different. It's total different.
Anderson Silva, who beat you then, obviously he is one of the great MMA fighters, but Jake Paul is not. And boxers like Tony Bellew have said this about you: he will be embarrassing real fighters if he loses. He carries an absolute icon's name. He no longer loves or lives the game, and that's why he lost to the likes of Anderson Silva. What do you say to people like Tony Bellew?
So, wait for this Saturday. You know, everything changed. I'm ready and I want to win this fight. That's for sure. I'm much better than Jake Paul, and I'm super focused. So this time is very different than before.
Do you think there's any way you can lose?
No, I don't see any way Jake can beat me. I'm much better than him. So
If you do lose, would you retire from boxing?
yes. So what I'm much better than him, so I don't want to think in retirement and loss. So I'm for sure want to win the fight. I'm better than him, and I put everything in its place. So
What is it, Julio? What is it like for you to be the son of one of the greatest boxers in history?
for me, it's great. It's great because changed my life. The sport of boxing. I love the sport of boxing. So it's all good about being the son of one of the greatest fighters ever. Of course, it's not good that comparison. Like my dad is great, but I feel great. I feel proud about my dad. Of course, it's difficult for me because every time people want to compare with my dad, but I'm super happy. It's one of the things why I have this opportunity. I win the world title in 160. So I'm a good fighter. So you can see my fights. You can see all my fights. And all my fights are action fights, good fights. I fight the best opposition, the best fighters for 15 years. So I'm ready, and it's a great opportunity for me. Not only the fight, because the fight is good, but the opportunity is to take advantage of the inexperience of Jake Paul and win the fight.
I just interviewed Canelo Alvarez with Terence Crawford. They've got a big fight, obviously, in September in Las Vegas. Canelo believes if he wins that fight, he is the greatest fighter in Mexico history. Many people think your father is the greatest fighter in Mexico history. What do you think?
I think
Because you fought Canelo. You did 12 rounds with him.
I still thinking that my dad is the best Mexican fighter ever. You know why? Because Canelo's a great fighter. It's not doubt. But the old warriors, the old fighters, is fight the best opposition, is fighting the best with the best. So that thing is not happening no more in boxing. That good champions today pick more his opponents. So that's that small thing make the difference. You know, I think that the old fighters are better than today's fighters.
Finally, Julio, how much money are you being paid for this fight?
Couple millions. A couple of millions.
A couple of million, and if you knock out Jake Paul, you become a global legend. That's not a bad deal.
Yeah, that's the business. Knock out Jake Paul, and next fight, and everybody's be happy. Saturday.
Give me the round. Which round are you going to knock him out? Which round?
I bet him 9.
9, okay. So the 9th round, you knock him out.
And knock out last rounds.
Well, I think you become very popular if you do. Julio, best of luck to you. Thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you.
And I'm now joined by his opponent, Jake Paul. Jake, how are
Jake
you?
Paul, let's go. Let's hear it.
Just chilling, man. How are you?
Some blatant cultural appropriation going on with your massive hat there.
I'm the greatest Mexican fighter of all time, Piers. I don't know what you're talking about.
What the fuck?
So I
He's
just
a troll.
interviewed your opponent, Julio, very confident, says he's going to knock you out in the 9th round.
Yeah, man. He's a dumbass, and so it's gonna be apparent on Saturday when he's the one that gets knocked out. I mean, genuinely, fighters always say this. There's the back and forth, but Piers, I'm being so honest, man. This guy is easy work.
I mean, you say that. Your last fight was with Mike Tyson, who's now 58 years old. Many people sort of mocked that and wrote it off as a bit of a joke. I interviewed actually Canelo Alvarez recently. He was very scathing about it. I've got a clip actually. Let's just listen to this.
All right, let's hear it.
How
What do you
lucky
think?
is Jake Paul that this fight is happening and you're not going to get in a ring with him?
He's very lucky.
I can't even think what would happen to that guy if he
Yeah.
got in the ring with you.
Yeah, it's hard.
I mean, you probably could have killed him.
Could be.
I mean, you're probably not even joking, right? I mean,
No, I'm not joking. When I'm stepping in the ring, I'm not joking.
no. Do you like those sort of fights? I mean, when you see Mike
Yeah,
Tyson
Canelo
get
will
back
beat
in
his
the
ass
ring,
any
my
day,
age.
all day.
No, I hate